and starts building a case against a man who, let's be honest, probably seemed completely untouchable.
And the investigation moves incredibly fast. First, she talks to the roommates. Boom, she has the text message and knows Maria was pregnant. Then she gets the CCTV footage, which proves this was a violent abduction. And then the digital trail, the elevator and keycard logs, they led directly to the most powerful man in the hospital and to a very specific place with 0 witnesses.
So what's the deal with Level 3? Well, the key to this location wasn't what it had, it was what it lacked. This one floor, the elevator's only destination from that spot, was a total blind spot in the hospital's security system. And you can bet that wasn't an accident. It was a feature the killer knew about and deliberately used.
And this is what was waiting down there on level B3. This wasn't just some storage basement. It was, for all intents and purposes, a killer's toolkit. You've got medical waste, biohazard containers, and, most terrifyingly, a heavy-duty medical incinerator. The perfect place to commit a crime and make the evidence disappear.
So, the detective has a suspect and a location, but that's not enough to go to court. Now we're going to look at how this case goes from a strong suspicion to an undeniable scientific certainty. This is where the physical proof comes in.
You know, his search history is practically a confession written before the crime ever happened. It tells a story. You can literally see his mind shifting from, how do I solve this problem, to, how do I plan the perfect murder? He was even researching how the police would investigate it a full 9 days before Maria even went missing. Chilling.
He tried to clean the crime scene. He scrubbed that floor, but you just can't beat science. The forensic teams came in, sprayed the floor with luminol, and it lit up like a Christmas tree. Maria's blood was still there. And that number, 99.97% certainty. That is as close to a definite yes as science gets. It proves she was in that room, and she bled in that room.
But wait, it gets even more damning. They didn't just find her blood. They found his blood, mixed right in with hers. This is huge. It places him at the scene, not just standing there, but as an active participant in a violent struggle where they both were injured. There's no explaining that away.
And this is how it all came together so brilliantly. It wasn't just one smoking gun. It was what the prosecution called a damning trifecta. You had the forensic evidence, the digital evidence, and the physical evidence. Each one was strong on its own, but together, they created this inescapable web of proof that pointed to only one person.
So, with this absolute mountain of evidence stacked against him, the case against Dr. Al-Mazzoui finally went to trial. And this is where the full, horrifying story of his calculated cruelty was laid bare for the world to see.
And look at these charges. The prosecution didn't just go for murder.